Hello, hello, hello. Back to a bit of flat earth proof. Some flat earth science. Explain how it works. A few things to go through. If you haven't seen any of my videos, you might want to go back and check them out. If you think they're interesting, put some thumbs up. Try and out-thumb all those scientists who don't really want you to know the reality of things. They want you to think you live on a spinning ball, on the outside of a spinning ball, upside down. When in reality we need a ball to show the model, but we live on a flat earth. So I've got to try and gel the two together to get people to understand how it all works. Basically, I'll run over the flat earth model again. This is the centre earth vortex. It is a vortex. It's spiraling, whatever it is, just moisture. In there, up high, has created a voltage. The spin, you've seen vortex spun as a vortex, created the sun. This void in the middle is what they call a vacuum. The vacuum's an amplifier. It amplifies the frequencies that come up. We all survive in frequencies. Everything out here, all matter is based on frequencies. Science knows about the amplification. It goes way back 100 years. Starts from when they're trying to build radars and stuff. Radar radios. We've got the microwave from the magnetron. It's a sealed unit. It's where the electrons spin around in the vacuum. And what do we have here? The frequencies. This is the colour range we see, the human eye sees. This is our realm. Everything's seen as physical because of our 5 senses programmed into the brain. And this is all we get to see is those certain 7 colours, including bright white light. And what do we have here? Blue. Blue is the higher frequency, the more energy, shorter wavelength. It's the first. Anyway, there it is, the strongest one. That's why we get the blue sky. It's coming out of the sun. It reduces to that red. Low frequencies, longer wavelength. Well, look, it's longer. It's on the outside. What do you see in a rainbow? Just like that. There's our blue and red shift. Amplification. This is the male, the sun's in there. That's what does all the work. The moon is the female, the electron. The sun's the proton. So the male, you think about it, amplification in the centre here. Now the ether, atmospheric moisture you can call it, but it's got energy in there around it. The sound moves within it. Bubbles, fine bubbles. So what's happening here? What have we got out here? We've got ice. What we've got in the centre is ice and snow. Winds, very dry. Dry atmosphere. Thin and dry. What have we got in the tropics here? Thick and moist. That is the opposite. That is the opposite of these two. My previous video, all my videos, I've told you these two magnetic fields are exactly the same. There is the opposite. That is what they can call the attraction. The fields come up, they catch this opposite, get absorbed down through the earth, they swap over and go out, back up, down, cross over and go back up. That's the way it works. Science knows it's weak. That's probably why they haven't found the field come down, because they've looked at it, it's weak, there's nothing, not much. They don't know. What they don't know, why are they going to go looking for it? Now they should go looking for it. It's very strong up here, but it gets absorbed down here and weakens. And somehow through the earth, it gets re-energised. They know, science knows something about electrons line up through the ice or something. I've tried to do this model to scale using Tesla's numbers, 3, 6, 9 and even 12. And I thought I'd come up with this model. that's drawn there, and I've got the 23.5 degree elliptic angle comes straight down to the south there, South Pole. I thought that was onto it there because I've seen videos on YouTube of guys videoing the sun that goes, they say south on the horizon. It never sets and then goes up behind them and then back down there, and they were saying that was south. I'm thinking, well, the sun must be coming on this, that's the horizon down there. But it must be back here, because science has got the sun back here. Science says it's all back here. So instead of being there and going behind them, if they're standing down here videoing it, looking that way, it's not doing that at all. It must be doing this, because the horizon's far north. You know, it's gone out of sight. That's the horizon, way back up north here. So it must be like this. And he's forming this way. Surely. I don't know. You've got science saying one thing, got these videos down the Antarctic showing you these videos, but not saying, they don't say much. But on one video it stated south and north. So, but anyway, that's perihelion, aphelion, just like on a clock. You have a short arm and a long arm. Long arm, perihelion, all the way out south. Short arm for aphelion. So, what have we got here? Sundial. Some guy wanted to know how sundial worked on a flat earth. He's on. Well, if he's a thinker, he can work it out. It's the same. It works, doesn't it? He lives on a flat earth, not that he realises it. So, if you understand the model here, the sun's coming out of there, but we only see it here, don't we? So in the north, he's going to be looking south. So the sun's going to come from the east, from his left to right. So the shadow will be in reverse. We're going that way. So the clock will be working that way on his gnomon. If you're out in the south, you're looking north. So the sun's coming from your right to your left. So the shadow's going left to right. And that's the way your clock will work. So the sun's here, the shadow's on this side. So the time of day will go like that, yeah. So that's your AM to PM. This guy asking the question is supposed to be some scientist who thinks he knows what he's doing. Yet he can't even think of that, figure it out himself. He has to ask me, and then says he'll sit back with some popcorn and whatever. But that's what they're like. Thick. They only believe in a spinning ball. Moon cycles. Alchemy. Alchemy. Well, alchemy explains the whole flat earth system, but it's all swept under the mat as magical stuff. And basically it is magical because magnetic fields, it is magic. It all reduces down. Alchemy, it's all explained. Esoteric stuff. In the center vortex here, it is up to God to conceal a matter, but for kings to search out this matter, but the heart of kings will not be found. We cannot see this, cannot find that. It's there though. It's all explained through religion, the Egyptians, whatever. That's why I know it all works. You can't debunk me. These scientists have asked me these stupid, simple questions I've explained already, and they can't debunk me. It's all there. But what I've discovered is it all gets reduced. The field reduces. So what we get is energy coming out of the north. We know that's how the sun works, isn't it? 15 degrees per hour as it moves west. It's all sunlight. Works with all the time zones. What's the meaning to life? It's all in religion. Doesn't matter what religion you're in. They all tell the same story. Yeah, the egg. There's the egg. What the moon does. this elliptic in here that moves over the year. Perihelion for so many months, then it starts wandering up a bit, heading up. Equinox, aphelion. Think about it. So we'll know, you understand blue and redshift now. In the dry, thin atmosphere. Thick, moist, wet atmosphere. That is the attraction. They think the magnetic fields go all the way to the north. There's a magnetic flux there, sure. Any magnet will make you think that. But it takes a flippin' thinker to realise it's a ring magnet. And I didn't even have a magnet, I didn't even know. I just knew the system worked that way. So I finally get a ring magnet and it works exactly that way. The magnetic fields get absorbed through here. Search it out yourself. Just like I did. Thanks for watching.